Welcome to the intriguing world of conspiracy theories. Ever wondered where they all started? As we trace back to the onset of civilization, we find the origins of conspiracy theories. The ancient civilizations of the Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans, to name a few, had their distinct narratives. Intriguing tales of gods and demigods scheming behind the veils of reality, manipulating the destiny of humankind and the progression of natural events. These were the forerunners to the conspiracy theories of today, the initial murmurs that defied the of things. The emergence of clandestine societies further propelled these ideas. Organizations like the Illuminati, the Knights Templar and the Freemasons, steeped in enigma, became a hotbed for conspiracy theories. Their covert demeanor, their underground gatherings, and their often high-ranking members were the perfect mix for the concoction of stories that contradicted. Acknowledged, however, at the core of every conspiracy theory lies a basic human instinct: the yearning to question, to investigate, and to defy the recognized truth. It's an inborn curiosity, a quest for understanding that refuses to be silenced by straightforward explanations. It's the same instinct that prompted us to uncover fire, devise the wheel, and aim for the stars. Yet unlike these monumental accomplishments, conspiracy theories often walk the thin line between doubt and delusion. They warp facts, misrepresent reality, and blur the boundary between the believable and the ridiculous. They are, at heart, an extreme expression of our instinct to challenge. But what makes these theories endure? Why do they persist in captivating the human imagination, despite their frequently extravagant assertions? Perhaps it's because they provide an alternate narrative, a contrasting viewpoint on the world that defies the mainstream story. They challenge our perception of reality, compelling us to reassess our presumptions and scrutinize our beliefs. Ultimately, conspiracy theories are a reflection of the human ability for imagination and inquiry. They mirror our aspiration to pursue the truth, however elusive or disconcerting it might be. As we dive into these theories, remember, the line between truth and fiction is often blurred. The Illuminati and Freemasons, secret societies, or mere folklore. When we delve into the annals of history, we stumble upon two secret societies that have tickled the fancy of conspiracy theorists for centuries: the Illuminati and the Freemasons. The Illuminati, a name that resonates with mystery, was born in the late 18th century in Bavaria. The founder, Adam Weishaupt, envisioned a society of enlightened individuals who could instigate political change and promote secular values. However, their bold ambitions led to their downfall when the Bavarian government disbanded them. Yet, the echoes of the Illuminati persist, with theories suggesting their survival and clandestine control over world events. Now let's turn the pages to the Freemasons. An older society, their roots are traced back to the local fraternities of stonemasons during the 14th century. Unlike the Illuminati, the Freemasons are not shrouded in secrecy. They are known for their rituals, symbols, and moral and metaphysical ideals. Yet their influence and reach have sparked theories of their involvement in the American Revolution and even the French Revolution. The connection between these two societies is often debated. Some believe that the Illuminati infiltrated the Freemason lodges, merging their ideologies and extending their reach. Others dismiss this as mere speculation. Then there are those who connect these societies to influential figures. From founding fathers to modern-day celebrities, the list is extensive and often sensational. Theories suggest that these figures are puppet masters manipulating world events from behind the scenes, but as with all theories, evidence is crucial. And in the case of the Illuminati and Freemasons, concrete evidence is elusive. There are no smoking guns, no secret documents, just a web of theories that continues to grow with time. Whether real or imagined, these societies have certainly stirred the pot of conspiracy theories. With their rich history and aura of mystery, it's no wonder they've become the protagonists in the narrative of secret world control. The question remains, are they the puppet masters or just puppets in the theatre of human imagination? The JFK assassination, a lone gunman, or a grand plot? Unraveling the threads of this mystery takes us deep into the heart of America's political landscape in the early 60s. It was a sunny day in Dallas, Texas on November 22, 1963, when President John F. Kennedy was tragically assassinated. The official story, as reported by the Warren Commission, points to one man, Lee Harvey Oswald, a former US Marine who allegedly fired 3 shots from the Texas School Book Depository. Yet, a significant number of Americans harbor doubts. They question the single bullet theory, they scrutinize the unusual trajectory, and they wonder if Oswald truly acted alone. One of the most prominent theories suggests the involvement of the Central Intelligence Agency. Some believe the CIA orchestrated the assassination due to Kennedy's alleged lack of support for anti-Castro Cuban exiles during the Bay of Pigs invasion. The theory points to a disgruntled agency seeking revenge. Another theory brings the mafia into focus. It suggested that Kennedy's brother, Attorney General Robert Kennedy, had been aggressively targeting organized crime, sparking retaliation from the underworld. Some even allege that Jack Ruby, the man who killed Oswald before he could stand trial, had mob connections. Then there's the theory involving Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson. As the theory goes, Johnson, desperate for power and fearing being dropped from the Kennedy ticket in the upcoming election, conspired to eliminate JFK, thus stepping into the presidency himself. These theories, while fascinating, are shrouded in a fog of speculation and circumstantial evidence. It's this lack of definitive proof that fuels the mystery, making the JFK assassination a captivating enigma. Was it a single, disgruntled individual acting alone? Or was it a complex, multi-layered plot woven into the fabric of American history? The JFK assassination remains a mystery that continues to captivate us. As we delve deeper into the world of conspiracy theories, we'll continue to question, to wonder, and to seek the elusive truth. Man on the moon, a giant leap for mankind or a giant hoax? Our journey through the labyrinth of conspiracy theories now takes us to that fateful day in July 1969, when Neil Armstrong took one small step that left an enormous footprint on history. But was this a genuine lunar landing or an elaborate charade? The skeptics point to a myriad of anomalies and inconsistencies in the Apollo moon landing footage. They argue that the whole spectacle was a Hollywood production, directed on a soundstage right here on Earth. Some even suggest the renowned filmmaker Stanley Kubrick as the mastermind behind the illusion. One of the most popular pieces of evidence supporting this theory is the American flag, planted by Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, which appears to ripple in the lunar breeze. But wait a second, there's no air on the moon, so how could a flag flutter? The doubters believe that this is a dead giveaway of the landing being filmed on a stage with air circulation. There's also the contention that the astronauts' shadows in the photographs are inconsistent, varying in direction and length, suggesting multiple light sources, unlike the single light source we'd expect on the moon, the sun. Then we have the so-called C rock, a moon rock with a suspiciously perfect letter C marked on it, which some claim to be a prop marker, inadvertently left in the shot. These are just a handful of the discrepancies that have fueled the moon landing conspiracy over the past 5 decades. But what about the counter-arguments? Science has offered logical explanations for each of these anomalies, from the flag's ripple effect being due to the way it was unfurled, to the shadows being a result of lunar surface irregularities. In the end, the moon landing conspiracy theory, like all others, hinges on our willingness to question, to probe, and to challenge the status quo. Whether we landed on the moon or not, there's no denying its impact on our collective imagination. September 11th, 2001, a day of terror or a day of conspiracy? That day, the world stood still as images of smoke billowing from the Twin Towers burned into our collective consciousness. Yet, in the aftermath of the dust and debris, a myriad of conspiracy theories began to take shape, each one challenging the official narrative and suggesting a more sinister plot at work. One such theory that has garnered considerable attention is the controlled demolition hypothesis. This theory postulates that the Twin Towers and World Trade Center Building 7 were not brought down solely by the impact of the hijacked planes and the subsequent fires, but by explosives planted inside the buildings. Theorists point to the speed and symmetry of the collapses, the pulverization of concrete, and the eyewitness accounts of hearing explosions as evidence of a controlled demolition. Building on this, another prominent theory suggests an inside job, orchestrated by elements within the US government. Proponents of this theory point to perceived inconsistencies in the official account, alleged foreknowledge of the attacks, and the supposed benefits that the attacks provided to the US administration, such as justification for foreign wars and the erosion of civil liberties at home. However, these theories are not without their critics. Skeptics argue that the controlled demolition theory fails to account for the unique structural design of the Twin Towers, while the idea of an inside job is seen as lacking credible evidence and dismissed as a product of mistrust and paranoia. The 9/11 attacks marked a pivotal moment in history, shaking the world to its core. The shockwaves of that day continue to reverberate, not just in the tangible impacts on global politics and security, but in the realm of conspiracy theories as well. The tragedy of 9/11 has given birth to countless theories, each more bewildering than the last. The New World Order, a sinister global government, or a paranoid fantasy? Immerse yourself in the clandestine world of conspiracy theories, where whispers of a secret global elite echo in hushed corners. This isn't your average tale of power and control. This is the theory of the New World Order, a supposed shadowy syndicate with its fingers in every pie, from politics to economics, determined to establish a one-world government. The New World Order, as it's commonly referred to, isn't a recent invention. Its roots can be traced back to the aftermath of World War I, when the phrase was used to describe the shift towards a more interconnected and globalized world. But as with all things conspiracy, it evolved into something far more sinister. Theories suggest that this global elite is made up of the world's most influential figures. Picture a round table of the world's wealthiest, most powerful individuals dictating the course of global events from the shadows, like puppet masters pulling the strings of the world. Some assert that they already control the world's financial systems, media outlets and governments, subtly influencing everything from election outcomes to economic trends. They are said to use symbols and signs, hidden in plain sight, as a way of communicating their plans to each other. This secretive group is believed to have one ultimate goal: to unite the world under a single, all-encompassing government, effectively erasing borders and national identities. This one-world government, they argue, would give the elite unrivaled power and control, leading to the loss of personal freedoms and individual rights. But this theory, like all conspiracy theories, has its critics. Skeptics argue that the idea of a new world order is nothing more than a paranoid fantasy, a product of fear and misunderstanding of the increasingly globalized world we live in. They suggest that the idea of a secret society controlling world events is far-fetched, pointing to the lack of concrete evidence supporting such claims. The New World Order, a chilling prospect or a baseless fear, the debate continues. COVID-19, a natural pandemic or a man-made catastrophe? As we delve into the fog of speculation and suspicion that surrounds this deadly virus, we find ourselves at the crossroads of numerous theories, each more perplexing than the last. Let's begin with the lab leak theory, a notion that suggests the virus might not have originated from a wet market in Wuhan, but from a high-security virology laboratory located a stone's throw away. Proponents of this theory argue that the virus was either accidentally released or intentionally unleashed upon the world. While evidence for this theory is circumstantial at best, it continues to fuel debates and polarize opinions worldwide. Moving on, we encounter an even more sinister hypothesis, a theory that suggests the pandemic is a part of an alleged global depopulation plot. Champions of this belief claim that powerful entities have engineered the virus as a biological weapon to control the world's population. Proponents of this theory often point to the rapid development of vaccines and the push for global vaccination as evidence of this grand scheme. However, such claims often overlook the Herculean efforts of the scientific community that worked tirelessly to develop safe and effective vaccines in record time. It's important to remember that conspiracy theories thrive in environments of fear and uncertainty, and a global pandemic certainly provides fertile ground. These theories, while intriguing, often lack concrete evidence and can lead to harmful misinformation, if not scrutinized critically. As we navigate these uncharted waters, it's crucial that we rely on verified information, trust in the scientific process, and remain wary of baseless theories that seek to sow discord and fear. The COVID-19 pandemic has spawned a new era of conspiracy theories, each as contagious as the virus itself. Whether these theories hold any truth or are merely the products of anxious minds in uncertain times is a question that perhaps only time will reveal. What does the future hold for conspiracy theories? As we step boldly into the uncharted territories of tomorrow, we find ourselves in an era where technology has the power to create, distort, and manipulate reality. In this future, deepfakes, artificial intelligence, and virtual reality will play an increasingly significant role in shaping our perceptions and beliefs. Deepfakes, for instance, are a burgeoning technology capable of creating hyper-realistic audio and visual content. This technology can fabricate convincing footage of events that never occurred, or manipulate existing footage to serve a particular narrative. Imagine a world where seeing is no longer believing, where a video evidence of an alien invasion might just be a well-crafted deepfake. The potential for deepfakes to fuel conspiracy theories is staggering. The line between fact and fiction blurs, and the truth becomes a casualty in the pursuit of sensationalism and intrigue. Conspiracy theories could flourish in such a climate, where doubt and distrust are easily sown by the click of a button. Now let's consider artificial intelligence. AI has the potential to analyze and interpret vast amounts of data at an unprecedented speed. However, in the wrong hands, it could be used to spread misinformation and propagate conspiracy theories at a scale and speed that we've never seen before. An AI could be programmed to create and disseminate conspiracy theories, tailored to exploit individual vulnerabilities and biases. Virtual reality, too, holds a similar potential. As the boundaries between the real and the virtual continue to blur, it becomes easier to craft immersive experiences that can convince people of alternate realities. A conspiracy theory, when experienced firsthand in a virtual world, could prove to be incredibly persuasive. What we can glean from this is that as technology advances, so too does the potential for manipulation and deception. The future of conspiracy theories is poised to be more complex, more immersive, and potentially more dangerous than ever before. In a world where reality is becoming increasingly malleable, conspiracy theories are set to thrive. In the world of conspiracy theories, some stand out more than others. As we delve into this enigmatic realm, certain narratives have proven to be especially captivating, making waves across the globe and igniting fervent discussions. First, we have the Illuminati and Freemasons, secret societies said to be the puppet masters of our world. Their omnipotent influence, if true, would suggest a meticulously orchestrated reality, with every major event being a mere pawn in their grand game. This theory taps into our innate fear of control, of being manipulated by unseen forces. Then we have the JFK Assassination, a tragic event shrouded in uncertainty. The official narrative has been questioned by many, with theories suggesting a complex web of deceit involving various groups from the CIA to the mafia. The allure of this theory lies in its challenge to authority, a testament to our innate skepticism towards those in power. Next, we touch upon the moon landing, an achievement that some believe to be nothing more than an elaborate hoax. The idea that this iconic moment in history was fabricated sparks a fascination with the lengths to which governments may go to win the race of global supremacy. The 9/11 attacks, too, have been the subject of numerous theories, questioning the official account and suggesting a potential inside job. This theory again plays on our inherent mistrust of authority and our fear of the atrocities they might commit. The New World Order theory is another that has stirred intrigue, proposing a clandestine plan for global domination. The thought of a single governing body controlling the entire world stirs a sense of unease and curiosity in many. Lastly, the recent COVID-19 pandemic has also birthed a plethora of theories, ranging from lab creations to population control. These theories reflect our collective anxiety in face of unprecedented events and our attempts to make sense of them. In the end, conspiracy theories, like beauty, exist in the eye of the beholder, whether they hold any truth or not. Their intrigue lies in their ability to challenge our perception of reality, opening the door to a world of infinite possibilities.